Hello and Assalamu alaikum Professor. My name is Syed Mahad and I'm from Mahad School on Academy Foundation Level 1 Batch 7. This is my 7th Vapi AI session. We're going to be doing it in Vapi obviously. So first of all, without further ado, let's get into it. So first of all, let's just call. What is body language and why is it important?
Body language refers to the nonverbal signals that we use to communicate. These signals include facial expressions, gestures, posture, eye movements, touch, and the use of space. Body language can complement or contradict what we are saying verbally, and it often conveys more than words alone. Body language is important for several reasons. Number one, communication enhancement. It adds emphasis and meaning to our words, making our communication clearer and more effective. Two, emotional expression. It allows us to express emotions and feelings without using words, which can be particularly useful in situations where verbal communication is challenging. Three, building rapport. Positive body language helps in building trust and rapport with others. It helps to establish a connection and create a positive impression. Four, detecting truthfulness. Body language can give away unspoken feelings and thoughts, and it can be used to detect deceit or sincerity in others. Five, cross-cultural understanding. Being aware of body language can help in understanding and navigating cultural differences in nonverbal communication. Six, conflict resolution. It aids in resolving conflicts by helping us understand the emotions and intentions behind others' words, allowing for better negotiation and compromise. Overall, body language.
All right. So how much of a communication is non-verbal compared to verbal?
A significant portion of communication is nonverbal. Research often cites a widely recognized claim by Dr. Albert Mehrabian that communication is 7% verbal, words, 38% tonal or vocal, that's voice tone, intonation, and 55% nonverbal, body language, gestures, facial expressions. This is commonly known as the 73855 rule. However, it's important to note that this concept applies specifically to situations involving emotions or attitudes, not all forms of communication. In general, nonverbal communication plays a crucial role in conveying meaning because it provides context, emphasizes points, and reveals underlying emotions. While the exact percentage may vary depending on the situation, most experts agree that nonverbal cues often carry more weight than verbal communication in interpersonal interactions. Recognizing and applying nonverbal communication effectively can significantly enhance your ability to connect and communicate with others.
Okay, so like how does posture reflect your confidence or self-esteem?
Posture plays a significant role in reflecting and conveying confidence or self esteem. The way you carry yourself sends subconscious signals to others about how you feel about yourself, and it can also directly impact how you feel internally. Here's how posture relates to confidence and self esteem. One, confident posture. Straight back, standing, or sitting upright with your shoulders back and chest open signals confidence and self assuredness. It shows that you are comfortable in your environment and sure of yourself. Head held high. Keeping your head level and making eye contact reinforces a sense of authority and confidence. It conveys that you're engaged and approachable. Balanced weight distribution. Standing evenly on both feet rather than slouching or leaning heavily to one side gives the impression of stability and poise. Relaxed movements. Confident posture includes fluid, intentional movements that aren't rushed or fidgety, indicating self control and calmness. Two, unconfident posture. Slouching, a hunched or slumped posture with rounded shoulders and a lowered head can indicate insecurity, low self esteem, or a lack of energy. It may give the
Can body language influence how others perceive us more than our words?
Yes, body language can significantly influence how others perceive us, often more than our words. People tend to naturally rely on nonverbal cues to assess authenticity, trustworthiness, and emotional states. Here are some reasons why body language can have a stronger impact. One, immediate impression. Body language helps form first impressions quickly, often before any words are spoken. People may judge your level of confidence, openness, and friendliness based on your posture, eye contact, and gestures. Two, consistency with words. When body language aligns with spoken words, it reinforces the message and makes it more credible. Conversely, if there's a discrepancy between what you're saying and your nonverbal signals, people may trust the body language more and question the sincerity of your words. Three, emotional conveyance. Emotions are often captured more vividly through nonverbal cues, such as facial expressions and tone of voice. These cues can
Why do first impressions rely heavily on body language? Hello? Oh, my connection is dead. Let me just come back. Oh, we're back. Let me just talk again.
hello.
Why do first impressions rely heavily on body language?
First impressions rely heavily on body language because nonverbal communication plays a crucial role in how we interpret and evaluate others. Here's why. One, quick judgments. First impressions are often formed within seconds of meeting someone. In such a short time, people rely on visible cues, posture, facial expressions, gestures, eye contact, and tone of voice because verbal content may not have been expressed yet. Chapter 2, evolutionary psychology. Humans have evolved to quickly assess potential friendliness or threat in others. Body language provides subconscious cues about a person's intentions, confidence, and emotions, helping us decide whether to trust or approach them. And three, nonverbal messages can reinforce or contradict verbal ones. Body language helps interpret what someone is really feeling, even if their words say something different. For example, a person might say they're confident, but if they avoid eye contact and slouch, others may perceive uncertainty. Consistency between verbal and nonverbal communication builds credibility. Four, cultural and social norms. Many nonverbal cues are.
Or what?
It seems the sentence was cut off in my previous response. What I meant to say is that many nonverbal cues are influenced by cultural and social norms, which shape how we interpret others. For instance, certain gestures, postures, or levels of eye contact can signify confidence, respect, or trustworthiness in some cultures, while in others they might mean the opposite. Understanding these norms can help navigate first impressions effectively. Would you like me to elaborate further or clarify any part of this?
No, I'm fine without it. So my next question is that how can small gestures affect the energy in a room?
Small gestures can have a surprisingly powerful effect on the energy in a room because they communicate emotions, intentions, and interpersonal dynamics in subtle yet impactful ways. Here's how. Manam tak xian, positive gestures. Uplift others. Actions like a warm smile, a friendly nod, or even making eye contact can instantly make others feel welcomed, valued, and comfortable. These small acts set a positive tone and create a more inclusive, uplifting atmosphere. Two, setting expectations. Energetic or purposeful gestures, such as confident hand movements or open postures, signal enthusiasm and help set the tone for collaboration or engagement. Conversely, closed off gestures like crossed arms or avoiding eye contact can reduce energy by signaling disengagement. Three, mirror effect. Humans subconsciously mimic the emotions and energy of those around them, Small positive gestures, such as actively listening, leaning in slightly, or nodding in agreement, can spark a sense of connection and motivate others to emulate that positivity, boosting group energy. Four, unspoken empathy, offering small empathetic gestures like a pat on the shoulder, a thoughtful touch, or handing someone a glass of water reflects kindness and attentiveness. These acts can diffuse tension in a room.
With continue.
Of course, continuing from where we left off. Four, unspoken empathy. Continued. Small, thoughtful gestures like offering a reassuring smile, adjusting your tone to show understanding, or even simply nodding while someone speaks can help ease tension and make people feel seen and supported. These acts, though subtle, can shift the emotional tone of a room from anxious or distant to warm and connected. Five, influence over group dynamics. Sometimes all it takes is one person exhibiting open, enthusiastic body language, such as sitting up straight, making eye contact, or responding with genuine interest to influence the rest of the group. These small cues encourage others to reflect that same positive energy, leading to more engaged interactions. Six, repairing or reinforcing relationships. A small gesture, like a brief pause to sincerely thank someone or an encouraging thumbs up, may seem minor, but it can go a long way in building trust and rapport. In challenging situations, these quiet moments of acknowledgement can act as emotional bridges, helping to repair strained vibes or reinforce positive ones. In summary, small gestures are like emotional signals. They may not be loud, but they resonate deeply, whether in meetings, casual conversations, or public.
Or probably what?
It seems you're referring to something
No, I'm
from my
saying
earlier response.
or public what?
I see what you're asking. Thank you for clarifying. I meant to say public gatherings or interactions. Small gestures in public settings, like a nod, wave, or a smile, can help set a welcoming tone or make the interaction more positive and engaging for everyone involved. Let me know if you'd like me to expand on that.
Alright, so my next question is that um how do we unconsciously reveal our emotions through our body?
We unconsciously reveal our emotions through our body because nonverbal cues, such as posture, facial expressions, movements, and tone of voice, are often automatic responses to how we feel internally. Our emotions tend to manifest physically without deliberate effort, creating an unspoken channel of communication. Here's how. Chapter 1, facial expressions. The face is incredibly expressive and can reveal a wide range of emotions almost instantly. For example, a genuine smile signals happiness, while furrowed brows may indicate frustration or concentration. These expressions often occur unconsciously and align closely with how we feel. Two, posture, the way we hold ourselves, often reflects our emotional state. If we're confident, we may stand tall with shoulders back, but if we're feeling anxious or upset, our posture might close up with slouched shoulders or crossed arms. And these subtle clues broadcast our mood to others. Three, gestures, emotions like excitement, anger, or nervousness can unconsciously influence hand movements or fidgeting. For example, tapping fingers, rubbing hands, or pacing often reflect inner tension, even if we aren't aware of doing it. Four, tone of voice. Our emotional state naturally affects pitch, volume.
You know what, let me just move on to the other question because this is long. Alright, so what are the most common body language mistakes people make?
Great question. Understanding common body language mistakes can help people become more aware of how their nonverbal cues might be perceived, enhancing communication. Here are some of the most common body language mistakes people make. Poor eye contact. Avoiding eye contact can signal discomfort, lack of confidence, or disengagement, even if that's not the intention. On the other hand, excessive or overly intense eye contact can feel invasive or intimidating. Two, crossed arms. This posture often comes across as defensive, closed off, or unapproachable, even if the person merely finds it comfortable. It can inadvertently signal resistance or lack of openness. 3. Slouching. A slouched posture may be interpreted as disinterest, lack of energy, or insecurity. It can detract from projecting confidence and engagement. 4. Fidgeting. Excessive fidgeting, tapping fingers, biting nails, or playing with objects can show nervousness or impatience. It can also be distracting to others, drawing attention away from the conversation. 5. Inconsistent facial expressions. When facial expressions don't match verbal communication, um,
Helps what?
apologies for
Helps
the
what?
incomplete response. What I meant, apologies for the incomplete thought. Let me clarify that point properly. Inconsistent facial expressions can create confusion or distrust because they don't align with the message being conveyed. For example, if someone is smiling while discussing a serious topic or showing a blank expression while claiming excitement, it can make people question the authenticity or sincerity of the communication. Matching facial expressions to verbal content helps reinforce trust and clarity in the interaction. Let me know if you'd like me to expand further.
Alright, so the call is about to end, so I guess bye.
Got it. Thanks for the thoughtful conversation. Take care and goodbye.
Alright, one more time. Can awareness of body language improve self
Absolutely, both
perception?
awareness and body language play significant roles in personal growth and self improvement.
No,
Let me unpack.
can awareness
Could
of
you
body
clarify?
language improve self perception?
Yes, body language can significantly improve self perception. Here's how. 1. Power poses, research by Amy Cuddy, suggests that adopting expansive, confident
Wait a
postures such as
second.
standing tall. Sure, take your time. Let me know how I can assist you further.
Can awareness of body language improve self per perception?
Yes, awareness of body language can significantly improve self perception. Here's how. Chapter 1. Increased self awareness. By becoming more conscious of your posture, gestures, facial expressions, and overall physical presence, you begin to notice the messages you're sending, not just to others, but to yourself. For example, slouching or avoiding eye contact can reinforce feelings of low confidence, while standing tall and maintaining open body language can foster a greater sense of self assuredness. 2. Mind body feedback loop. Research, such as Amy Cuddy's work on power posing, suggests that body language can influence your internal state. And adopting confident postures, even if you don't feel confident at the time, can lead to physiological changes like reduced cortisol, stress hormone, and increased testosterone associated with confidence, which impacts how you perceive yourself. Now, 3. Improved emotional regulation. Being aware of your body language can help regulate emotions. For instance, consciously relaxing your shoulders, unclenching your jaw, or taking deeper breaths can signal calm to your nervous system, helping you feel more in control and self assured. 4. Alignment with intentions. When your body language aligns with,
And with what?
of
I
course, could
meant
you please let me know? No problem. Take your time. What were you going to say or clarify? I'm here to help.
aligns with what?
Great question. When your body language aligns with your intentions, it means that the nonverbal signals you're sending match what you truly think, feel, or want to express. This alignment can improve your self perception because, now, 1, you feel more authentic when your posture, gestures, and facial expressions reflect your true intentions: confidence, calmness, openness, etc. You feel more genuine and grounded in who you are. 2, you build self trust. When your body reinforces your thoughts and goals, e.g., standing tall when speaking up, you're more likely to feel capable and self assured reinforcing a positive self image. Three, you experience less internal conflict. Misalignment, e.g., saying you're confident while shrinking into your seat, can create disconnect and doubt. Alignment brings harmony between your mind and body, which promotes clarity and self confidence. In short, when your body language matches your goals, mindset, or purpose, it becomes easier to believe in yourself from the inside out. Let me know if you'd like examples or tips on how to align your body language with your intentions.
Alright, so how quickly do people form judgments based on nonverbal cues? Oh no, please don't explain. Hello? Hello, hello.
People form judgments based on nonverbal cues almost instantly, often within seconds of observing someone. Research suggests that humans are wired to make snap judgments based on body language, facial expressions, and appearance as part of our survival mechanisms. Here's a break. No worries. Could you clarify or let me know how I can assist further? Hi, I'm here.
Continue with what you were saying. Oh my, oh my god. No, I'm not wasting my credits on the call. So how does body language affect our own mindset? Let's say 4 minutes. I don't want to see the wrong. Alright, what it said that body language doesn't like just influence how others perceive us. It also has a profound effect on our own mindset and emotions. This concept is rooted in what's often referred to as the facial feedback hypothesis and embodied cognition. Here are several ways body language affects our psychological state. Number one, power posing and confidence. Adopting an open, expansive posture like standing tall with hands on hips or power posing can increase feelings of confidence and reduce stress. So research by Amy Cuddy and colleagues suggested that holding such poses for as little as 2 minutes may alter hormone levels, boosting testosterone, which is associated with confidence, and lowering cortisol, a stress hormone. Although this research is debated and follow-up studies had mixed results, the deep connection between posture and perceived confidence is evident in everyday experiences. Number two, facial expressions influence emotions. Smiling can actually make you feel happier, even when you're not in a good mood. So, this is due to the facial feedback hypothesis, which suggests that the muscles in your face send signals to your brain about the emotional state. For example, uh, simply activating the muscles used during a genuine smiling can increase positive emotions. Alright, okay. So I think I should end it now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like if you like this video. Subscribe for more VP sessions like this. Even though I'm gonna be doing something else, I think in the next episode. Um, but yeah, I'll meet you guys in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like if you like this video. Subscribe for more VP sessions like this. Once that has been said, I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, take care, stay tuned, bye, and Allah Hafiz from my side.